Morning, everybody. How we doing? Dr. Chad here. Please, as you come in, check in with me. Say hi. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. How where you are today. It is raining and dreary here in Austin on Lake Travis, and it's quite nice if you ask me. I feel like being at home, and I also feel like the rain is good because it's keeping everybody home at the same time. So I'm to know if you can hear me and how the weather is today. So really excited about this. Having coffee here. You guys drink coffee? I've been loving this coffee recipe I've been doing in the morning. It's really good coffee, and then it has collagen, MCT oil powder that we have. There's NativePath MCT, and then we have a sweetener with stevia, and then cacao, a little bit of almond, like a teaspoon of butter, and stir it up with one of those blenders, and it's so good. Hey there, Stacy. Hey, Nicholas. Good morning, everybody. So looks like we got enough of you in here now. So today is going to be amazing. We're going to do more of the belly breathing, and really we're going to expand on the time here. I'm going to talk more about that. But before we get started, I want to check in on how or the previous exercise has been for you and how you've been feeling in general these past 3 days since we've been. Are you noticing differences in your stress levels? Are you able to pay more attention? Are you just noticing you're feeling stronger, different? That is fine. I would love to hear your feedback. And also, have you been practicing? We talked about PM homework and morning homework to do 3 minutes of belly breathing in the morning and afternoon. So I'd love to hear if you guys have been doing that. So keep going down here in terms of building control and capacity through the breath. We talked about the lighthouse and how it's important for you to first find your own lighthouse so you can be that for yourself and then be that for your family and center yourself in calmness, fight whatever chaos is around you. And that's a skill that's learned, and that's what we're practicing here. We want to make this a habit in our daily routines, and we want to return to our natural state, a very calm, relaxed state that us as humans are supposed to be in. So today, as we go back to the floor and belly breathing, we've talked about things we want to focus on earlier with breathing through the nose and just creating a state of relaxation. Today, I want you to focus your attention right here. This is where your pineal gland is. It's also known as your third eye chakra. And you want to focus your attention there by actually looking between your eyes as we're laying down the belly breathing. And what that's going to do, it's going to do a few things. One, it's going to give you a center point to actually focus on. The other thing is it's going to do is it is going to stimulate that pineal gland. And because that pineal gland is getting attention, it starts secreting all these different chemicals, endorphins, and hormones throughout the body that put you in a very concentrated, feel-good state that then boosts your immune system. And it also helps with creativity. If you get into the third eye stuff and all that stuff, that it's more about intuition and finding flow in what you're doing. And it's a good thing to practice while we're doing 3 minutes breathing today. So really focus your attention and look between your eyes. Again, want to make sure that we're still focusing or doing our best to breathe in and out through our nose while we're belly breathing. Right? Sometimes we do check-in breaths where we breathe in real deep and then out, and there it's okay to breathe out of your mouth. But while we're doing it's really a practice. It's a time for you to get better at nose breathing as best you can, and I would encourage you to try to be a nose breather throughout your life. Hey there, Faye. Good morning, Karen. Thank you guys for checking in. And today also, the past few days we've been putting our hands on our belly to feel the belly rise and feel the belly fall. Today I want to have the palms open to our sides like this. And there's a big intention for that. It's to put us in a position of surrender, of letting go, and just allowing ourselves to receive. That's a position of receiving. Many of us are stuck kind of in this contracted position. It's very much how we're adapting to the modern environment with all the things that we're doing, and it very much closes us off. It literally closes off our heart. So our heart has a harder time functioning in that place. The heart has a more difficult time getting blood and oxygen throughout the arteries and veins and everything returning, right? So we want to open that up. And the way you do that is palms open. And this is where a lot of people in this position with laying down belly breathing, it can be an emotional thing because so many things get stuck. So many emotions are stuck in this position, and we're opening it up. So as we're here, continue to breathe, let go, and focus on that third eye. And then as I mentioned, we're going from 3 minutes to 5 minutes. So we're building capacity. We've done this yet. So up to this point, we've only done 3 minutes. We're going to go longer. And this is to stretch you. It's to demand attention. Remember, every time you think a thought, come back to breathing through the belly and focusing on this right here. It helps to say a mantra sometimes. I like to use the words rising and falling. Just say the words rising, say the words falling as you're doing the breathing and feeling it. Every time you notice you're thinking, come back to rising and falling, feel in the belly, looking through the third eye right there. So is everybody ready? Again, you're going to be laying down. I want to be laying down on the floor, but make sure you're comfortable. You could be in your bed or whatever, but just get a pillow, get yourself nice and ready. We're going to start with a few breaths together. We'll do 4 big breaths together, and then I'll go ahead and get started, and we'll be in silence today for all 5 minutes as you do this. And remember, belly breathing, first 2/3 of the inhalations through the belly, last third of the inhalations through the chest. When you exhale, the first of your exhalation, the chest comes down. The last 2/3 of the exhalation, the stomach comes down. Okay, sound good? Okay, everybody good? Anna's good? Got some thumbs up? So I'm gonna back up here, get in my spot. I might get the purple pillow. Brenda's favorite color is purple. A blue and black and gray guy. But that's why I married Brenda, because she brings life and color into my life. Okay, so before we get started, let's lay down. We're going to take breaths together and make sure you guys can see me okay. Not that you actually want to see me, but maybe you do. Maybe it helps. Okay. So, laying down. Let's go ahead and get settled in, get comfortable. Palms up. And together, let's go ahead and inhale. And exhale. You can do in through the nose, out through the mouth here. Inhale. Exhale. Now we'll do an inhale and hold. So inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Okay, remember the focus today is palms up and looking through your third eye chakra between your eyes. I'll go ahead and begin the timer now. We'll go for 5 minutes. Starting in 3 seconds. And if your thoughts just come back to focusing on rising and falling. Just real gently open your eyes, let light in, have a smile there, just notice how you feel. All right, very good. So how was that for you guys? I love that I come up from that and I see that there's so many people on there. We're all doing this together, just breathe. Despite us being in different homes and different places, we're all connected through this internet and breathing together. So thank you guys so much for showing up to this. Then want to share a quote for today. So the quote is, "Beware the stories you read or tell. Subtly at night, beneath the waters of consciousness, they are altering your world." And I think that's really important, just to be mindful of what kind of inputs we're putting in, what we're watching on TV, what we're listening, what kind of conversations we're having, what kind of things are happening on social media, and understanding that that's programming our brain. We're just humans, and we have a this nervous system perceives, it sees, it hears, it smells, it touches, and all those things brain, the nervous system in a state. And the question we have to ask is is the state that those things are doing to me, is it a state that feels good to me? And really also asking, how do I want to be feeling? And if this is different, is there anything I can change out here? Can I pay attention to different things? Do I need to make changes? Do I need to shift conversations in different directions? And that's really, you're guarding your own space, you're guarding your own consciousness, and doing more of the things that help you feel better, paying attention to those things. The most powerful lessons I've ever received is that whatever you appreciates, it grows. If you appreciate a flower, it actually literally grows. But at the same time, if your attention is appreciating something that's negative, that's going to grow too. So whatever you focus on is only going to expand. So I just want to share that and encourage you guys to pay attention to that. And your homework is to do this once more today for 5 minutes. Tell me how that 5 minutes was. Was it challenging to go for an extra 5 minutes? Seemed like an eternity? Could you have gone longer? Because that's one of the ways we're going to expand this breathing practice is, for one, go longer, but we're going to play also with different variations and intensity of holds and things. Like we are just getting started. So I have so much to share with you guys. But right now, keep breathing through the belly. We're trying to get more oxygen throughout the belly, calm down the nervous system, not breathe so shallow, and focus on that belly breathing. So thank you guys so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Hey there, David. I'm still waiting for your musical session, man. So I'd love to see it. So see you guys soon for the workout, and love you all. Okay, bye-bye.